Hey YouTube, Tooty back again. Car boot, bank holiday car boot. Different view. I thought I'm going to change it up actually. I'll have some playing on the background, bit of sort of background music-ish. But yeah, I thought getting a bit stale the old routine, so I might just, like I say, change up a little bit. I look like crap because I've not long got back in from the booter. On the coffee, it's still too early for me, Carl. Sorry, mate. Give me about another 2 hours or so and I'll be on it. So, second day at the booters, or the booter should I say. Not one I normally go to, but being bank holiday, it's the only one that's kind of on really. It was fucking horrendous. Honestly, it's brutal. It was absolutely brutal. There was one guy who had he was in this chap's boot, and the only reason why I looked over because I did see a boxed complete Donkey Kong, you know, like the radio control car that I picked up yesterday. Well, this was like boxed complete. That's all that caught my eye. So, and this guy that was in his boot was sort of like not actually picking anything up, but like pushing it all to one side. And I know word of it, he must have been in this boot about half an hour looking through everything, all the stuff. It was just fucking unbelievable. There must have been about 6 or 7 lizards running around collecting stuff. It's horrendous, horrendous. One woman, it just looks like a normal woman. She was fucking buying game, and then we seen her later on setting up. And then it suddenly dawned on us, me and my mate. She's one of these resellers, and all the stock, right? It's all sun faded to fuck. It's a bit like when you watch Retro Liberty and some of the other guys that go hunting in the States, even sort of Billy and Jay, I suppose, the Game Chasers, and you see like because obviously been out in Mexico, isn't it, and Texas and whatnot, the stuff's quite badly sun faded in quite a short amount of time. Well, this woman's stuff, being in the UK, has been there a fucking long time, and it's just sun faded. The prices are too high. We were sort of chatting about it. I don't understand the mentality. It's not a very good business sense, you know. I mean, some of the games that she was picking up, because she was asking for like Game Boy stuff and all this kind of crap, she's probably only paying a couple of quid. Then she got someone at a store and she wants like 10 quid for it, and it ain't selling. So yeah, I say, me and my mate were just sort of thinking, I don't get it. I said, it's because they're fucking greedy. They're greedy bastards, and they think it's worth that, and that's what they want, and that's what it says on eBay. I had that again today. That's really pissing me off. So yeah, it was quite fucking tough going actually, in the sense that it wasn't relaxing, it wasn't nice, it wasn't an enjoyable day out. You know, what's an enjoyable day out going to game hunting? It weren't. It was fucking awful. You had all the sort of people of a certain nationality, fucking begging, fucking, what were they asking for? Some woman said, oh, all the blokes come up asking for makeup and perfume. And I was like, fucking, that's that woman to start asking for underwear. It was horrendous. Did see another chap who thought my name was Alan. Obviously I told him, he kept saying Alan, and I thought he asked what his name was, but no, his name was Steve. He didn't mention his channel. I should have asked him actually. I saw him towards the end. He was in the back of one of the, literally as I went to ask this reseller guy if he'd got any older stuff, he must have done the same, so I just followed him to the back of the van. There was a game that I should have picked up, and I fucked up there. He had some Master System games, obviously I'd got them all. I think Steve picked a couple of Master System games. We had some Mega Drive, some loose end 64 and that. The prices weren't great. They weren't too bad. One game I did cock up on, he had Guy Nog on the Mega Drive. I think he had 5 quid on it. He said they could have it for 4, and I should have bought it actually, because having checked when I got back, that's not a bad price in terms of I don't know what you call it, retail value. Car boot price is not great. It was boxed and complete and stuff, so yeah, just cocked up. It was towards the end, I was getting tired by then. So anyway, nice to meet you, Steve. If you leave, let me know what your YouTube name is. I'll give you a shout out. But yeah, he sort of said, but it's quite weird people come up and speak to you. I said, well, no, you probably think you're only the first person, or yeah, first person. But yeah, so there we go. Anyway, back to the booter. It was horrible. I must admit, well, I wasn't very enjoyable. I don't know. I don't think I've done that great. In terms of stuff for myself, not really. But what did we get? I'm trying to think. Oh, right. I picked this up purely just because it was just cheap. I'm probably going to swap it for the one that I got that was boxed, because this one looks a little bit better nick, and then probably just move the other one on. I could probably just move it on to like crack converters for a couple of quid. So I'm not going to show you all. I've got another literally PS1, all the hookups and shit, and then a pile of like bits of games really, and nothing. I mean, if anyone's interested in any of that, I mean, there's Spider-Man's in there, I think, International Track and Field, Duke Nukem, and that's probably about a Die Hard trilogy. That's about it. Okay, I mean, I'll just probably use some of the cases, because some of the cases ain't in bad nick. You know, they're missing inserts and all that shit, so it wasn't bought for that. £2. So, you know what I mean? For £2, I could, like I say, I'll swap the PS1 over, and then I'll just fire the other one to the crack generator. I think they pay about £7 for them. Yeah. That's how bad it is. You're buying fucking PS1s. Where else do we go? Oh yeah, pick this up 50p. Good. I mean, I picked this up before. I hadn't realised one of the discs wasn't the right disc, so this has definitely got both of them in. Case is fucked, but my one's okay. So Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus. Start again. Oddworld, Abe's Exodus. Both discs are there. Manual, everything, 50p. I had to dig through some box of trash to find that. Getting desperate, man. 50p again, purely for the compatibility list. Simpsons Road Rage, missing the manual. It's got a pound on it, but they weren't pound. From some kid. And actually, I was a bit surprised because they had a few Xbox games. Some of them I already had, and they weren't all like scratched to fuck. There was a couple of dinks in it, but nothing's going to stop it playing. And as I was walking away from his stall, I looked down and I was seeing this cordless case. I was like, oh, what's that? It was underneath some toys. Pulled it out. It's an empty DS case, but it's got in it Mario vs Donkey Kong 2. Let's take it out. So it's Mario vs Donkey Kong 2, March of the Minis. It's American. 50p. Got to be worth a play in it for 50p. Yeah, so that was them two. There's not a great deal, guys, at all. I seen someone who had some advanced games mention that they'd sold their SPs or whatever earlier. I mean, we got there early and they were already in 2 rows and they'd obviously been fucking hoovered up by the resellers. And I mean, it's completely blatant because the woman that I was on about before, she set her stuff, had all the stuff there. There was another chap, Asian guy, who had like an armful of DS games, and sure enough they turned up on his fucking stall later on. My mate picked one of them up, the Pokemon Black. To be fair, he got him down to a £5 from a reseller, so he must have paid fucking £1, £2 for that game. Yeah. Just the way it goes. What else to get? For £1, pick this up purely because it's boxed, it's nice condition. I don't think it's worth much more than that, to be honest. The kids might have a play on it. Let's Tap. There ain't much to it, I don't think. Bit of a rhythm game on the Wii. £1 though, in nice condition. Nice box. Sega. What else have we got? Right. I've got this little, literally is a little arcade. For £1, it just looks really cool, and the sound effects are awesome actually, so that's partly why I did it. It is a bit of a clean. So it's, there we go, Arcade World Karate Fighter. Looks like a looks like a Sega AM2 machine, or AM2 cab. It works. Really good sound. So look.
Bite.
Oh, it vibrates as well. So yeah, £1. Like that, it looks. Oh, actually, these little sticks come out. She said as well. Yeah, so the little controllers come out. Look, so you can. It's all right. I think it looks quite cool actually. That was £1. Bunch of loose and one boxed Game Boy Advance. Of a woman that I've seen before, so I kind of know her a little bit, not like best mate or anything. She usually buys Lego and shit. So she had these, and to be fair, she cut me a deal. Said, oh, you can have a lot for £2. There's nothing great in here, guys. If there's anything that anyone's interested in, then give me a shout. A few little books as well. I want a normal Game Boy game. So I've got Arcade Classics 2, Centipede and Millipede. Quite nice to have. Spider-Man 2. Treasure Planet. American. It's original. It's a proper one. Lego Bionicle. Star Wars Flight of the Falcon. And there's a manual with that. Jedi Power Battles. Some of them look like I said, got these little cases. Oh, Bionicle come with a manual as well. A bit beaten up. And Spider-Man 2. Quite a nice manual. If anyone needs any of them. Another Pothead. Philosopher's Stone. Pirates of the Caribbean. This is weird. Simpsons Road Rage. And then I've got a box complete. Simpsons Road Rage. It's in nice condition actually. Game's in there, so if anyone's interested in them bits. I might have these cases though. Put my games in. Quite useful. It's probably worth £2 for the cases. Right. Off another chap for £150. Got these 2 games. I only really wanted the one, but more advanced stuff. Lego Star Wars. It's pretty cool. And the one I was after, another copy of Mario Kart Super Circuit. That was them. What else we got? Right. I've only got three things left. So I've been round. I hadn't seen this before. I don't know why. I think it's because the box doesn't really advertise as much as what it is, if that makes sense. So this was on a guy's stall who had like loads of electrical stuff. And on first look at it, I thought it was one of them like pellet gun things. It's not until I sort of got a bit closer, because it was like it was all spread out really wide. So it wasn't like at the front; it was like towards the back of his stall, if you like. So I sort of looked at it, and like I say, on first inspection, it does look like one of them pellet guns. Well, it did from a distance anyway, and I'm getting old. But when I looked at it, oh right, opened it up, it's all there, like control thingy. Asked him how much. No, he said, "Oh, make me an offer," and I said, "I don't know, £2," and he went £4. No, he went £3, and I went £2.50. He went deal. So for £2.50, it's a third-party one, but it's. I bought it for another console that it works on mainly. So it's a light gun by Joytech. So there you go, but it plays on the Saturn as well. I'm showing you. Yeah, at the bottom there. Look. Box is a little bit beaten. It's not, yeah. But it's all there. And the pedal and everything else. So for £2.50, got a Saturn light gun game. Saturn light gun game. Saturn light gun. God, it's really heavy. Oh, it's got recoil. That's a heavy gun, that is. Jesus. So you've got normal or you've got G-Con setting, look. That's a heavy gun. So it's got a power pack to it as well. Bloody hell. Yeah, so you've got like the Saturn, all the PlayStation. Quite good actually. And you've got the pedal, so yeah, I might have to hunt me down a copy of Virtua Cop now. Quite happy with that actually. That's better than I thought. So I thought it was just going to be a standard light gun game, but it's actually got the recoil. Yeah. I'd say the box has probably seen better. It's not the worst box ever, but I mean, he had originally had a 5 on it, so I don't know. Who knows? This was a great find. Found this quite early on. Pound this was. So I snapped it off his hands. Super Mario Sunshine Guide. Obviously it's the American. I don't think it matters. I don't even know if the one's come out in the UK. I don't know, but yeah, in really good condition. Still got the postcards as well. So yeah. And then probably the find of the day. Like I say, it was horrific. There was one guy, black guy, was following me around. Well, he was walking in front of me, but really slowly. So as I was asking people for video games, he was stopping to listen if they said yeah. So I called him the Shadow. He obviously wasn't a very confident person because he wasn't asking himself. So because he was walking in front of me, I seen this on the floor at the store we got to. And I thought, fucking hell, yeah, if he sees that, I ain't going to be too happy. So he walked past the stall, went straight down to it, and I thought, please be something in there. And you know, when you pick these things up, you can feel the weight. I thought, oh, there's something in there. So opened it, I literally just opened the top. Okay, didn't look in the back, I opened the top, and I could see there's something in there. That's the woman, she said, oh, don't know, make me off. I said, £1. She went, yeah, fine. So for £1, what I seen was this line on like a mat. Now, ordinarily, always worth checking these guys. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be empty. Yeah, all DS cases and everything are always empty. So, picked this up, put something in there. Looked at the top, I thought, yeah, pocket, I'll have that. £1. She said, oh, there's a couple of games in the back. So this is an actual proper Nintendo thing as well. So if anyone's interested in the Pikachu wallet, let me know. So I don't know what colour this is. Is it raspberry pink or something? I don't know. I'm not sure if they've made the names the same as the N64 colourings, but I don't think I've got this colour. It's really nice and clean inside as well. Screen's a few minor little scuffs on it, that's all. And then the gems in the back. Oh, there's only 2 games. Well, 1 gem really, but I think the other one I might need. Mortal Kombat 2, which I think I might have. This one I've definitely got, so it's up for trade, or sell, whatever. Pokemon Fire Red. Not bad. So that's it for the bank holiday booter. Let's say it was horrible. So I don't know how Steve. I did notice he had. Well, my mate noticed because he collects all the newer 360 stuff. He noticed he had a special edition Arkham Asylum Batarang edition or something. So yeah, that's it. I might try and do a room tour if I can today. See how it goes, because like I said before, I put some more shelving in. That you can sort of see everything's a bit more condensed. But yeah, I've got to tidy up really. So that's it. Take it easy, YouTube, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.